All right. Quick Friday evening video. I have no incandescent bulbs left on the bus. Everything is either LED or missing because I haven't popped the LED in yet. This is where I did my little paint work. I got a lot more coats to put on here to kind of plane this out nice and pretty. And I'm going to pop those in. A little license plate light here. I've got to hook this one up on this side. But if you'll notice, none of my little clearance lights are on. All those should be pretty in red in the back, and these should be pretty in amber on the side. Nice and beautiful. I ran into two issues with all these LEDs. The first one being I lost flash. That's probably an easy fix. This bus is super old. I know I've said that a million times. I'll say it a million more times, but everything on this bus is from the mid-90s. It's designed for incandescent lights, which have the technological equivalence of a candle. So they take a lot more amps and power and stuff like that. So I'm going to get an LED flasher put in tomorrow, and I'm hoping just by popping that in, that'll solve my flash issue. Hopefully so, maybe not. The other issue I have is I disconnected my clearance lights at the top because once I hooked everything up, when I press the brakes, every single light comes on really bright. So I think these are actually brake lights now. Those aren't really running lights. So maybe not. Maybe those are just running lights and they'll be brighter with brake lights. But the issue I had was every time I put the brakes on, all these lights across the top and the back and everything would come on super bright. Even my front turn signals and stuff up here, they all come on extra bright. So I'm not an electrician. Don't pretend to be one on the weekends. But from what I read on the Google, that is because of a common ground issue, meaning there's one common rail in here that all of these are connected to. And when you press the brakes, it backfeeds to those lights. Now, that doesn't make sense to a simple guy like me because none of these lights are connected in any way to the brake lights or any type of flashing system. So they should get a steady flow of power no matter what. So that doesn't make sense to me, but that's probably the cause of it. You electrical guys chime in. Is this a common ground thing? In other words, do I need to go to every single individual freaking bulb and ground it to the frame? Ground it to the frame. Ground it to the frame. That way there's not one long ground wire that all these are just tapped into. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. But we're going to get it fixed so it'll be like a Christmas tree again. Y'all let me know. More to follow.